Hello and welcome to Lunchtime News. I am Rhoda Ngonzi. We will dig into it. Uganda AIDS Commission has initiated a nationwide collaboration with religious leaders to implement the 2021 Presidential Action Plan aimed at eradicating HIV and AIDS by 2030. Hope Marungi, the coordinator for the private sector and civil society at the Commission, noted that
that come to the mosque every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday. And these people come voluntarily.
As you, the religious leaders, begin working on their souls. For us, we are protecting the body as you work on the souls. This is the reason we want to team up. Business have done enough, have stopped. The body is what? Is alive.
We should engage men in the prevention, in HIV AIDS prevention. Because men, to some extent, are reluctant even to go and test.
Men these days, and they want to buy women, they go to hostel. But hostel, who are they buying there? They are buying your daughter. Why do they go to the hostel? Because the ones of the hostel are cheap. The man wants to eat this fresh one, but the man himself is rotten.
Right now, Fort Portal City is leading at 14.1%. So it is at 12.5%. We need to be on the prevention side. We shouldn't always wait for things to go bad.
There's room 13, she will find somebody there waiting. As she gets in there, there is no time for looking for the condom. Why? She has to catch up with the time of running back home. This one at the counter is the one who negotiates the price. So for her, she just comes to give a service. They give her the money, she pays the commission, off she goes. And then she will come back home, you are busy playing with the children, looking after children. The child has been admitted, it's a drip, but he will be okay.
We always refer people for medication. It is a priority that we know. That's why we have got health centers on our church establishments. We have got medical centers, we have got counselors.
Now, hundreds of received free medical care during a two-day medical camp organized by BLIP Initiative Uganda, Clark International University, and C Care Foundation, the charitable arm of C Care Uganda, formerly International Medical Group. The medical camp was held at St. Paul Church of Uganda.
Care camp that we have partnered with BLIP Foundation and other key stakeholders like the Lions Club of Busia that have come together to give back to this community.
The project manager at Care Foundation, Prudence Asobola, has called for the need to address the disease burden in Busia district.
Because we did discover that majority of people in this area do not know the basics of their health, like knowing their hypertensive conditions. We've been checking for random blood sugars. We've been also carrying out HIV testing and counseling, hepatitis B screening. We've offered free medical checkups.
Prudence Asobola noted that Care Foundation has been providing quality health care, treatment and disease prevention services across Uganda for over 28 years. She explained that Busia was selected due to the district's high demand for healthcare services.
Being able to support people to take charge of their health, giving them nutrition talks. There have been quite a number of children who have been malnourished, and we've been able to support the mothers and done necessary referrals for them to receive care in that direction.
The founder and CEO of BILP Initiative Uganda, James Magero Wanyama, explained that he mobilized local health workers to volunteer their services as part of their corporate social responsibility. Wanyama committed to organizing more medical camps in neighboring districts such as Namayingo and Bujiri, depending on available resources. Wanyama also highlighted the far-reaching impact of BILP Initiative Uganda, which has benefited children both directly and indirectly through its programs in education, health, livelihoods, environmental conservation and youth development.
We've been able to support the mothers and done necessary referrals for them to receive care in that direction. We've also been able to curb a loss.
Area residents expressed appreciation for the conducive environment that allowed the medical camp to run smoothly and successfully.
Again, for touring us of this place, County.
Prime Minister Rhoda Ngonzi has reaffirmed government's commitment to enhancing healthcare services and addressing increasing rates of cardiovascular diseases in the country. Speaking during the commemoration of World Heart Day, the Prime Minister emphasized government's commitment in the establishment of the state-of-the-art Heart Institute in Nakuru to ensure citizens have access to top-quality heart care in Uganda.
Lectures on the burden of cardiovascular diseases was evident as experts and politicians aired out their views during commemoration of the World Heart Day 2024 held in Mubende district. Residents queued for long hours to take advantage of the free medical camp organized by the Uganda Heart Institute. The Prime Minister Rhoda Ngonzi, who officiated the celebrations, recognized the surge of cardiovascular diseases and emphasized government's efforts to extend cardiovascular care, especially to rural communities.
The government of Uganda is committed to supporting this journey of enhancing health care services nationwide. We are in the final stages of securing a contractor for the construction of the state-of-the-art heart hospital with a 250 bed capacity in Nakuru.
The day's key message was reversing the increasing levels of cardiovascular diseases in the country. This, Ngonzi said, managing our diet and lifestyle.
Individual responsibility is paramount. It includes knowing your numbers, such as blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, kidney function, and seeking timely treatment when necessary.
The institute is reportedly enhancing cardiovascular treatment countrywide, thereby setting up regional centers in some parts of the country. President Yoweri Museveni was lauded for providing financial support towards the replacement of the catheterization laboratory.
As a board, we pledge to expand the outreach program to deliver vital education and comprehensive health screening services nationwide, particularly targeting underdeserved areas, collaborating with various stakeholders, local governments, healthcare providers, and community organizations to establish a robust support network for heart health initiatives. Our advocacy efforts will assist in pushing for improved health policies that prioritize cardiovascular health, ensuring that all Ugandans have access to necessary care.
Special thanks to the financial support of His Excellency, the President, the Government of Uganda. The UHI wants funding to replace this cath lab with a state-of-the-art 2024 version. Notably, this facility will be the only one of its kind in Africa, positioning Uganda uniquely in the realm of diagnosis and treatment of heart disease on the continent.
In attendance were district leaders who raised a number of concerns affecting service delivery in the district.
Out from home, so the heart, we need to know that the heart is a big important part of the body, which we must give a lot of attention. What we need to do, the way we eat, what we drink exercise, make the heart active.
Naye maama amasanyalaze ekyokubiri n'amazzi teganyatambula kinene ebisigadde ensawo gy'okwatako ngimanyi era nze ngamba weebale kubeera prime minister kuba tetubeerangako na prime minister ali active nga ggwe n'amasanyalaze agaliko gano ge nago mabi
bagakozesa kumbi kukwata nseenene tegabeerako bwokyeza ebintu by'abantu fridge zifa gali on and off.
The celebrations were characterized by guided walks, doing physical exercises, heart screening, among others, and was held under the theme, Use Heart for Action. Ayana Mkose for UBC.
Uganda fire! Endiva fire! Our border fire! Uganda! Thank you for showing your fire! As Uganda Crane showed Congo, why number is called a Katino? Mayuwa wa mobili Gabuli Joe! Getting the Uganda Crane 6 on South Sudan on the 11th of October. Bring more fire and support even harder Nambole. Dial star 165*20# or go to buy ticket on the Momo app to get your discounted ordinary ticket at 20k on Momo. And it comes with a free train ride to Nambole. Cash is 25k. Game starts at 7 p.m. The first 2 Nel special beers go for 1k each when you buy with Momo at MTN Gavut Day. Uganda Cranes Fire! MTN Fire! Proudly brought to you by MTN, the #1 supporter of Uganda's football. Together, truly unstoppable.
Indomie Instant Noodles is available in 3 flavors of chicken, beef, and vegetable. Buy your Indomie Instant Noodles in supermarkets and dukas near you anywhere across Uganda. Indomie Instant Noodles, Uganda's best loved noodles.
In the heart of Uganda, a financial revolution is happening. We were once left out, saving the old-fashioned way, with an unexpected saving spot, keeping it too close for comfort. But now, we found a better way to save and manage money. Download the Wendy app from Google Play or App Store or dial *229#. With Wendy, your money is safe and you can earn interest daily. Visit your Google Play or App Store or dial *229# to register. Wendy Wanawoli.
The East Africa UK Tourism and Cultural Expo 2024 is here, happening on 8th and 9th of November 2024 under the theme Enhancing Tourism as Engine for Social and Economic Transformation on the sidelines of WTM London at the Rembrandt Hotel, 11 Thurlow, PI South Kensington, London, SW7 2RS, United Kingdom. For tickets, exhibitors will pay £1,000 and participants will pay £300. For more information, call +256 787 096 100 or +795 806 969. Visit www.eauktourismexpo.com to register.
Made in Mbale, the ultimate trade show and expo 2024. Join us for an exciting showcase of Made in Uganda industrial products, proudly presented by Honorable Minister Evelyn Anite and Chairman Tiang Tang Group Paul Zhang. The trade show will be held at Mbale Industrial Park on 18th and 19th October 2024. Come and experience the best of Ugandan industry, all products from Mbale Industrial Park. Entrance is absolutely free. The chief guest, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, with other guest speakers including the Vice President, Her Excellency Jessica Lupo, the Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Robin Nabanja, the Minister of Finance, Honorable Matia Kasaija. The Mbale Industrial Trade Show and Expo by Uganda, Build Uganda, powered by the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development.
President Yoweri Museveni is set to launch the innovative 4-acre model campaign in Bunyoro sub-region, starting with the Greater Chibale districts. This landmark event will take place at the Chikwaya Playground in Kakumiro district on November 15th, 2024, starting at 10 a.m. All residents, civil servants and leaders of Greater Chibale districts in Bunyoro and neighboring areas are invited to attend the launch
The 4-Acre Model initiative led by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni aims to integrate ordinary people into the money economy. During his visit, President Museveni will tour selected 4-acre model farms in the area. This launch will showcase the initiative's impact on local communities, highlighting tangible benefits and success stories of the strategy for households. Don't miss out on this extraordinary event that promises to reshape the future of food security and socio-economic well-being for the people of Greater Chibale districts in Bunyoro sub-region and neighboring areas. Join area leaders for this event aimed at lifting ordinary people out of poverty using their available small land. The mega event will be held at Chikwaya Playground in Kakumiro District, Greater Chibale on November 15th, 2024 at 10 a.m.
Welcome back. And now in business, as Uganda aims to boost its economy from $50 billion to $500 billion by 2030. By 2030, tourism plays a crucial role. During the Zookeepers Association of Uganda dinner at Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center in Entebbe, zookeepers urged for greater community awareness to prevent animal poisoning and promote harmonious relationships between wildlife and the local populations for sustainable resource use. The event also honored long-serving zookeepers with certificates of appreciation for their dedication to animal welfare, coinciding with the commemoration of International Zookeepers Day.
I appreciate you, sir, for supporting the cow. Thank you very much, Chief Warden.
And also, as animal caregivers, we felt there was a need for us to contribute to conservation. And one of the biggest areas we found we needed to was the issue of the well-being of humans who are living around the national parks. So many times we rescue animals from national parks or close to national parks, but the people who are neighboring or around the national parks, they are left behind. The government is doing a lot to take care and respond to a number of issues for these people, but there are some little issues where we felt like we can help the government in order to promote conservation of these animals. As we all know, animals cross from the boundaries in the conservation areas and come out into the human territory. They destroy crops and they injure humans. So what we as zookeepers we have come up with is to ensure that these people whose crops are destroyed, they are catered for.
Most people who visit have actually visited zoos. Worldwide, 700 million people visit zoos and aquaria. And so as zookeepers, we need to tap into this audience to make sure we promote tourism, but also visiting to national parks in order for us to promote not only wildlife-based tourism, but also other sectors. Culture, very, very important, so that we can diversify our tourism products and services. I am very glad that we have been able to grow this far, and we have been able to contribute to our colleagues' child's education, and we have even gone ahead to be able to give loans in order to empower our people. And as a way of growing that fund, I'll put 1 million shillings. Yes. So I enjoy the evening. Enjoy the evening. Happy International Keepers Day. Know that you are a great bedrock of whatever we do here. And I really wish you well as we work, as we transition to the Uganda Wildlife Authority. I am sure that we are having a systematic transition process that will make sure work remains intact, dignified, and professional.
And now on the international scene, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte took up the role this week, visited Ukraine, pledged to prioritize the alliance support for Kiev, but faces daunting challenges in his new job, as per reports from experts.
3 days into the job, NATO's new Secretary-General Mark Rutte visited Kyiv Thursday to deliver a clear message.
NATO stands with Ukraine.
Ukraine wants to use Western long-range missiles on targets inside Russia. The US and other allies are holding back, fearing escalation, with Moscow's position clear.
Targeting Russian fighter jets and missiles before they can be used against Ukraine's civilian infrastructure can help save lives.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was asked whether he feared the world was forgetting about his country amid escalating conflict in the Middle East.
The best option to not forget about Ukraine is to respond with weapons, to give the appropriate permission.
Those demands won't be easy. Next month, US voters will choose a new president, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. Rutte said he will work with whoever is elected.
There is a real risk for Ukraine that Trump may try and force Ukraine's hand and force Ukraine to capitulate to Russia, which would be terrible for European security. That's the first challenge. But the second, even if President or Vice President Harris were to win the US elections, she may still face a divided Congress, and she may still struggle to pass aid packages in support for Ukraine through Congress.
Either scenario would require European NATO allies to step up their military aid.
And there again, there's challenges because many countries have depleted their stocks.
The Kremlin said Russian President Vladimir Putin knew Mark Rutte well from his time as Dutch Prime Minister.
At that time, there were hopes of building good pragmatic relations, but we know what followed. The Netherlands adopted a rather defiant attitude to fully exclude all contacts with Russia, so we don't think that anything new or significant will happen with the policy of the NATO alliance.
Rutte takes the helm as NATO faces an increasingly assertive China.
On China, there's still some allies who are saying, we're not sure we need to quite go into the Indo-Pacific theater.
Rutte said he would seek to strengthen NATO's partnerships with allies outside the alliance as it adapts to an increasingly interconnected geopolitical world. Henry Richwell, VOA News.
And there is just 1 month to go in the US presidential race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Let's look at the state of the race.
Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are using this last month of their campaigns to try to make up ground in areas where they may be underperforming. Public opinion polls show Trump trailing voters. In North Carolina, Trump vowed to protect women, who he says are poorer, less healthy, and less safe than when he was president.
Are paying much higher prices for groceries and everything else than they were 4 years ago. Are more stressed and depressed and unhappy than they were 4 years ago. I will fix all of that, women.
Access to abortion is one reason Trump is trailing Harris among women voters. He appointed Supreme Court justices who helped end more than 50 years of federal abortion protections. States have imposed restrictions on abortion since that high court decision in 2022, including Georgia. Harris told supporters there that this vote is about women's freedoms.
One does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree. The government should not be telling her what to do. If she chooses, she will talk with her pastor, her priest, her rabbi, her imam. But it should not be the government or Donald Trump telling her what to do with her body.
While Trump is trailing among women voters, he is leading with men.
I can't believe we're having this conversation again.
Efforts to get more men behind Harris include this commercial by the anti-Trump Lincoln Project that says Harris is best for the middle class and asks men, what are you waiting for?
It's time to be a man and vote for a woman.
The economy continues to be the top issue for a majority of voters. Trump other countries.
Here is the deal that I will be offering to every major company and manufacturer on earth. I will give you the lowest taxes, the lowest energy costs, the lowest regulatory burden, and free access to the best and biggest market on the planet, but only if you make your product here in America.
Harris is promising $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers.
I know what it is like for people to work hard and to save up and have a that is about the dignity of their work and an investment in their future, the future of their family, an investment in the pride they so rightly deserve because of their hard work.
Early voting is already underway in 23 states. In Minnesota, Maxine Maxim chose Harris.
We need a change. We need sense in the Capitol, in the White House, and we need rights for women.
Minnesota voter Eugene Audison chose Trump.
And I'd like somebody that can run a business. And if he can run and he proved he can run the country, you know, because he did it. But with Kamala, you still don't know what she stands for.
With most states heavily favoring either Trump or Harris, the winner will likely be determined by results from 7 so-called swing states: Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, and Nevada. Scott Stearns, VOA News.
And that does it for Lunchtime News. Thank you for sticking with us. I am Rhoda Ngonzi. Good afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Uganda fire! Endiba fire! Our fire! Uganda! Thank you for showing your fire! As Uganda Crane showed Congo, why nobody is called a Katiro? Mayuwa wa mobili Gabuli Joe! Katika Uganda Crane 6 on South Sudan on the 11th of October. Bring more fire and support even harder Nambole. Delta 165 star.